Are you ready to have your mind blown by secrets buried for millennia? What if we told you that today, we're not just exploring ancient artifacts, but we're also unlocking the mysteries of thunderous dance floors that can rewrite history? Welcome back to exciting archaeology news, where we dig up more than just dirt. We unearth stories that defy time itself. Today's episode is a roller coaster through time, from the mysterious ironworks of ancient Judea to an Incan dance floor that literally shakes the heavens. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You'll be the first to journey with us as we reveal the most jaw-dropping discoveries that make even the experts do a double take. Starting our countdown at number 12, we have Alfred Juwel. This 9th century trinket raises many questions and is encased in gold and quartz. Custom ordered by King Alfred himself, this ornate object functioned as a reading aid. But the mystery remains. How did such an invaluable piece end up anonymously buried in an unassuming field? Scholars are still debating. The figure carved into the jewel, could it be Jesus Christ or perhaps St. Cuthbert? The answer indeed remains elusive. Unearthed in the late 17th century near Athlone Abbey, King Alfred's strategic base against the Danes, it's plausible that the jewel was misplaced during a skirmish and remained concealed for nearly 700 years. Moving on to number 11, the Roman Mosaic Revelation. This is no ordinary mosaic. It's a sprawling 16,000 square foot masterpiece, recently discovered in southern Turkey near the once great city of Antiochia ad Kragum. Originally gracing the floor of a magnificent bath complex, this enormous mosaic features complex geometric designs that have left even the seasoned archaeologists in awe. Contrary to prior beliefs about the Roman Empire's influence in southern Turkey, this discovery turns conventional wisdom on its head. Excavations have also revealed a 3rd century Roman temple and a bustling avenue decorated with colonnades and storefronts. Since the initial groundbreaking discovery in 2002, the archaeological finds have been relentless. Continuing our countdown at number 10, we now dive into the world of 16th century tapestries with Gideons Present to the Lord. Crafted in Oudenaarde around 1578, this stunning textile is one of a 13-piece series that narrates the life of Gideon, a biblical figure. The scene captures Gideon offering a child, broth, and cakes to an angel beneath an oak tree, a tale lifted straight from the book of Judges, chapter 6, verse 19. Initially woven for Sir Christopher Hatton, whose coat of arms and initials grace its borders, the tapestry found a new home after Hatton's demise in 1591. Elizabeth, Countess of Shrewsbury, better known as Bess of Hardwicke, acquired it and made some controversial modifications. She overlaid Hatton's arms with her own and transformed his golden hind crest into a Cavendish stag by painting it brown and adding antlers. Now residing in Hardwicke Hall, Derbyshire, the tapestry spans 234 inches in height and 14 feet in width. While some might call Bess's alterations vandalism, the tapestry remains an exquisite work of art. Let's move on to number 9, the PreViking Votive. Picture this. You're scanning the earth in Falster, southeast Denmark, with your metal detector when it suddenly signals a find. You dig and uncover a minuscule half-inch object. Leonard Larson, a metal detecting aficionado, experienced just this in July of 2023. What he found was a patrice, a pre-Viking stamp used for crafting gold images and offered as a votive to deities. Dating back to the Germanic Iron Age between 500 and 700 AD, this tiny artifact could revolutionize our understanding of Danish history. It hints at a significant settlement, possibly connected to an influential person or even a monarch. The stamp portrays a figure in rich attire, hands positioned in a unique downward-facing gesture, palms exposed. This pose could signify submission or revelation, themes common in both Christian and pre-Christian traditions. The figure's identity remains an enigma. It could be a deity or a ruler. Now, let's journey to number 8, the Rediscovery of Bania. Imagine a city lost for millennia, its location a mystery even to historians. Welcome to Bania, an ancient Hellenistic city in Albania that was once under Illyrian rule before falling to the Romans. Chronicled by the Roman historian Livius, albeit 2 centuries after its collapse, this city vanished from the map around 2200 years ago. Fast forward to today, and archaeologists believe they've pinpointed its location near Shkodra. What were once considered natural rock formations are now identified as bastions flanking an ancient gatehouse. Pottery shards confirm the city's age around 4,000 years, while fragments of Roman amphorae validate its Roman occupation 2,200 years ago. Intriguingly, it seems Bania didn't fall due to war or disaster, but rather from over-quarrying, depleting its natural resources and driving its inhabitants away. Next, we venture to number 7, the enigmatic Celtic woman of Zurich. In the heart of Zurich, archaeologists unearthed a 2,200-year-old Celtic woman respectfully interred in a hollowed-out tree trunk. Clothed in elegant garments and adorned with exquisite jewelry, she was clearly a person of significance. The Iron Age Celts, known for their unique burial practices, often used tree coffins placed deep underground. Discovered in 2017, this woman was around 40 years old at the time of her passing in 200 BC. Her skeletal remains suggest a life of relative ease, likely devoid of manual labor. Her attire consisted of layers of fine sheep's wool, fur, and sheepskin, and her jewelry collection featured bronze bracelets, an ornament belt, and a charming necklace decorated with amber and glass beads. The necklace even had a special clasp known as a brooch for attaching colorful beads. Intriguingly, a Celtic man was buried nearby, armed with a sword, shield, and lance, hinting at a possible relationship between the two. Despite the numerous Celtic burial sites discovered, these ancient warriors remain an enigma, their customs and beliefs still largely unknown to us. Now, let's dive into number 6, the Kalisa Temple. Situated in India, this impressive edifice holds the title of the world's largest monolithic structure. Crafted directly into a mountain cave, it took 2 decades and an army of ancient Hindu laborers to complete. Legend has it that a Hindu king, desperate to cure his ailing wife, prayed to the god Shiva. When his prayers were answered, he commissioned this monumental work, which was finished roughly 1,300 years ago. Interestingly, there's a smaller-scale model known as Votive coil in South India. Carved from a hillside, it shares many similarities with Kalisa, but remains incomplete. Was Votive coil a prototype, or perhaps a test run for Kalisa? Next, we find ourselves at number 5, the Estonian crossbow brooches. In Saaremaa, Estonia, a 1,700-year-old sacrificial site has yielded some truly extraordinary artifacts. Among them are lavish crossbow brooches, some made of silver and others gold-plated, as well as Scandinavian-style belt plaques. But the crown jewel of the discovery is a colossal gold bracelet or collar dating back to the 3rd century. Such gold artifacts are exceedingly rare in Estonian archaeology, making this find a historical jackpot. According to archaeologist Marika Mägi, these types of bracelets were status symbols, often linked to royal families and power during the Roman Iron Age in Scandinavia. Now housed in the Saaremaa Museum, these artifacts not only enrich our understanding of Estonia's early history, but also illuminate the social hierarchies and cultural nuances of its ancient people. Rolling into number 4, the Kushite Scribbles. Nestled in Sudan's Nile region, El Koru is a treasure trove of history, spanning from the kingdom of Kush to early Christian times. The International Koru Archaeological Project has unearthed close to 1,000 individual graffiti engravings on pyramid tombs and a subterranean temple. These inscriptions cover a broad timeline, featuring everything from animal sketches and sacred emblems to depictions of ancient transport. Even mysterious gouged holes have been found, thought to serve spiritual or medicinal roles. Some etchings harken back to the 4th century BC to AD, flaunting Egyptian and Kushite themes, while others from the early medieval era showcase Christian symbols left by pilgrims. The site's rich cultural imprints offers invaluable clues into its historical importance and the diverse beliefs of its inhabitants, including common folk. And now, number 3, the Egyptian coffin revelation. In a discovery that's nothing short of miraculous, a team of Spanish archaeologists from Giants University has brought to light an impeccably preserved wooden sarcophagus at the Kubbat el-Hawa necropolis in Aswan, Egypt. The intricately carved face of the sarcophagus, likely the final resting place of a high-ranking individual, has seen the light of day for the first time in millennia. Spearheaded by Professor Alejandro Jimeno Serrano and a cadre of 17 specialists from Spanish and British academic institutions, the month-long dig has already uncovered a wealth of artifacts, including 20 mummies and a tomb dating back to approximately 1830 BC. This cliffside necropolis, home to 40 tombs, served as the eternal abode for some of Egypt's most distinguished personages and overlooks the scenic city of Aswan. Cutting-edge methods like RTI and 3D scanning have been employed, allowing the team to decipher hieroglyphic inscriptions with unparalleled precision. Next on our list at number 2, the Judean Iron Mystery. In a serendipitous moment back in October of 2019, a family volunteering at the Usha archaeological site in western Galilee stumbled upon something extraordinary: a 1400-year-old iron hammer. Usha, a Jewish settlement dating back to 135 AD and the inaugural seat of the Sanhedrin following the Bar Kokhba revolt, was already renowned for its glass craftsmanship and agricultural prowess in wine and olive oil. However, this hammer discovery has added a new layer to Usha's historical profile. According to the Israeli Antiquities Authority, only about 20 such hammers from the Byzantine era are on record, amplifying the significance of this find. Experts speculate that Usha's ironworks likely produced everyday essentials like nails and small rings, while Rabbi Yitzhak Nafa, a famous resident of Usha, is linked etymologically to the term blacksmith. The iron industry at Usha predates him. The site's true claim to fame remains its unparalleled glass industry. And finally, our countdown culminates at number 1, the Incan Thunder Dance Floor. Imagine you're wandering through Peru and come across an open-air dance platform, engineered to replicate the sound of thunder when danced upon. This isn't a contemporary spectacle, but an ancient marvel dating between 1000 and 1400 AD, situated at Viejo Sangalleco, roughly 124 miles southeast of Lima. This site was active during the Inca reign and possibly even in the early years of Spanish colonization. The dance platform faces the sacred mountain of Huincho Cruz and is constructed with 4 meticulously layered fills, including a blend of camelid guano and pure silty clay. This unique composition produces a deep, bass-like echo when danced upon. Researchers believe the platform could accommodate up to 26 dancers, generating a cacophonous thunder-like sound. This groundbreaking find suggests that the sound held a pivotal role in ancient Andean rituals, with the rhythmic pulsations of their dances serving as a conduit for divine communication. If you're as amazed as we are by these incredible finds, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button, share this video with all the history buffs in your life, and click that subscribe button so you never miss out on another adventure into the past. Until next time, keep digging for the stories that history left behind.